Well, hello and welcome to our class ENGI428. This is Computer Numeric Control and Programming Logic Chips. I think this is going to be a fun course. And so this very first lecture I'm going to have just a little bit of an orientation of the material, and then we'll get into some of the details into the following sessions. So what is this course? So ENG428 CNC and Programming Logic Chips. It's meant to be an introduction that gives the fundamentals of computer numeric control. That's for machining and also for programming logical chips for factory control. So machining and factory control is what we're going to be thinking about. Specifically, this course teaches the basic elements and tools of PLC, programmable logic chips, necessary to create complete program using ladder logic common to most platforms. And then the CNC aspect of the course focuses on setup and programming of CNC machines and turning centers to include programming these tools on a variety of brands and machines. So we're going to be showcasing most of this by thinking it from a CNC point of view, and the lectures will be showing that, but we'll also get a chance to see where PLC falls into this. So just for context, we're going to be leveraging the material, and it will be branded slightly differently for what we have within this Liberty course, but it's leveraging a textbook machining and CNC technology. And so there's actually 4 parts within that. And so what we're going to be using is the naming convention within this part 3, the introduction of CNC machines. And so we'll have various topics that will be getting into more and more sophistication of how we actually go about doing this programming. Since this is an online class, I wish I could take you all out into a lab environment and poke at some of these CNC machines, but unfortunately, since we're not going to be able to do that, we'll just have a chance to explore this virtually, and some of the resources in the textbook and the assignments, I think, will start to fill in the gap. So I'll just finish up with this one last chart for an introduction. This is our course outline. And so we have 8 modules. So the majority of what we'll be doing is following through this third part of this section of talking about CNC machines. And so that will be covering most of the material in modules 1 through module 7. And then we're also going to talk about cybersecurity in module 7. So that's another important thing that we need to be thinking about. We're now getting into these complex programming scenarios, and last thing we want to have is some cyber incidents that would mess that all up. And finally, we'll finish up with module 8, thinking a little bit about CNC manufacturing and considering some solid modeling as a part of that. Okay, I'm going to just call that quit for this very first lecture. Thank you very much.